说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello there, Ellies. This is Chinese Pod coming to you from Shanghai, China. My name is Ken.
大家好，我是 Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. What are we doing today?
We're being very healthy. We're buying juice
Okay,
today.
yeah, we're at the juice bar, in fact. Now, I think that's enough clues for today because it's very realistic, the dialogue. You know you're at a juice bar, probably. You're going to hear talk about certain...
Juice and fruit.
Okay, so let's have a listen 3 times. We'll come back and we'll take it all apart.
Dialogue first time.
我要一杯果汁。
小姐，要什么水果？可以自己选。
我要芒果和梨。
好，先生要吗？
我要西瓜和香蕉。
啊，你们的果汁好了。
西瓜和香蕉在一起真难喝。
Second time.
我要一杯果汁。
小姐，要什么水果？可以自己选。
我要芒果和梨。
好，先生要吗？
我要西瓜和香蕉。
啊，你们的果汁好了。
西瓜和香蕉在一起真难喝。
Third time.
我要一杯果汁。
小姐，要什么水果？可以自己选。
我要芒果和梨。
好，先生要吗？
我要西瓜和香蕉。
啊，你们的果汁好了。
西瓜和香蕉在一起真难喝。
Okay, I think this is very, very, very naturalistic, this dialogue.
I think so.
This is the stuff you hear.
Like natural fruit juice.
Exactly. Good.
Shall we do the translation?
Let's do that.
我要一杯果汁。
I'd like a glass of juice.
我要一杯果汁。
Can I order a juice?
我要一杯果汁。小姐，要什么水果？可以自己选。
Miss, which fruit do you want? You can choose yourself.
小姐，要什么水果？可以自己选。
Miss, what fruit do you want? You choose.
小姐，要什么水果？可以自己选。我要芒果和梨。
I'd like mango with pear.
我要芒果和梨。
I want mango and pear.
我要芒果和梨。好，先生要吗？
All right. And you, sir?
好，先生要吗？
Okay. What will you have, sir?
好，先生要吗？我要西瓜和香蕉。
I'll have watermelon with banana.
我要西瓜和香蕉。
I'd like a watermelon with banana.
我要西瓜和香蕉。你们的果汁好了。
Your juices are ready.
你们的果汁好了。
Here are your juices.
你们的果汁好了。西瓜和香蕉在一起真难喝。
Wow, watermelon and banana together. Wow, that's really weird.
西瓜和香蕉在一起真难喝。
Wow, watermelon and banana together, it's got to taste horrible.
西瓜和香蕉在一起真难喝。
Okay.
I can imagine those two fruit mixed.
You mean watermelon and banana together? Yeah, that's very interesting. We can look at that for cultural reasons in a moment. I think language-wise, this is not terribly challenging. And the reason I say this is because there's so much context here.
Yeah.
You hear the word for mango example, and that is
芒果，芒果。
you could pretty much figure that out, right?
Yes.
Mango. Now, so we don't need to go through every detail, but some of the key phrases. So the word for fruit, of course, is
水果，水果。
水果,
Yes.
right? All right, let's move back up to the top because there's some other good phrases here. The word for juice.
果汁，果汁。
Now, the tones there are
Third and first.
third and first. Let's hear it again, please.
果汁，果汁。
Now, literally translated, the first sentence was, I want a glass of juice. In English, you'd never say it that way. But this is how it's said in Chinese, and the phrase was.
我要一杯果汁。
Now, of course, he asks her which kind of fruit. You can choose yourself. How did he express that? You can choose yourself.
可以自己选，可以自己选。
可以自己选. Now, could you break that down for us, those three parts, please?
Okay, let's start at the back.
Yes.
The word for choose
Is
选，
选.
选。
The tone on that?
Third.
Third. 选. Okay, and that's to choose. Good.
And 自己 means
Yourself.
oneself.
So put those two together, you get.
自己选。
Now, that could use in many contexts, right? You could, a mother to a kid or anything, you could just say,
自己选。
you choose. Okay.
And we'd all love to hear that.
Yes, indeed. And then, of course, the fruit, you can choose yourself. Let's hear that pattern.
要什么水果可以自己选。
Great.
And I also want to call attention to a tone change here.
Okay. Yeah.
The word for fruit, 水果,
Yeah.
水果.
水果.
Well, practically both characters are third tones.
Yes.
水
Yep.
for water and 果 for fruit. But when you put two third tones together, the first becomes second.
Yeah. So we won't overcomplicate that, but just tell us how it sounds then, the word for fruit.
水果,
水果.
水果.
Great.
And of course, you can refer to the pinyin chart on ChinesePod.com.
Indeed. Now, so we had mango, and one more time that was?
芒果,芒果.
And now we have pear.
梨, 梨.
That sounds like a second tone there.
Yes, you're right.
梨.
梨.
There you go. And then, of course, the Shenzhen, what's he going to have? This odd combination, and that is?
我要西瓜和香蕉.
Now, a lot of first tones there, both of those words.
yes.
So, watermelon is
西瓜,
both first tones.
西瓜.
And banana is?
香蕉, 香蕉.
Okay. Now, so your mnemonic there, you could remember, well, it might be an odd combination to put watermelon and banana together, but they're all first tones. So let's hear them together one more time, please, Jenny.
西瓜, 香蕉, 西瓜, 香蕉.
Okay. Now, when the waiter comes back with the fruit, it's the expression is your juices are ready. They're likely to say something like this.
你们的果汁好了。你们的果汁好了。
Okay. So the guy finds this a very odd combination, right? It's like
Well, 但是他自己选的。
Yeah, that's right.
He made his own bed.
that's right. And the expression here, it's got to taste really bad, and that was
真难喝，真难喝。
now literally translated that would be
Really hard to drink.
exactly
Undrinkable.
undrinkable. Yeah. 真难喝. Really bad. That's something when you don't think it's gonna taste good at all. That's the
Yeah.
expression. Okay, lots of stuff there. Great patterns. Very, very naturalistic language there, I believe. Why don't we listen to that 3 more times?
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
Dialogue first time.
我要一杯果汁。
小姐要什么水果？可以自己选。
我要芒果和梨。
好，先生要吗？
我要西瓜和香蕉。
啊，你们的果汁好了。
西瓜和香蕉在一起真难喝。
Second time.
我要一杯果汁。
小姐要什么水果？可以自己选。
我要芒果和梨。
好，先生要吗？
我要西瓜和香蕉。
啊，你们的果汁好了。
西瓜和香蕉在一起真难喝。
Third time.
我要一杯果汁。
小姐要什么水果？可以自己选。
我要芒果和梨。
好，先生要吗？
我要西瓜和香蕉。
啊，你们的果汁好了。
西瓜和香蕉在一起真难喝。
Okay, tell me about juice in China, Jenny.
I find them very expensive.
Relatively speaking, they are.
In relation to
Yeah.
other kinds of drinks or
Here
even
in China.
food. Yeah.
But it's still much cheaper to eat fruit and drink juice in China than in many other places. Depending also where you are.
oh, if you're in Thailand, for example.
Oh, well, yeah. But southern China, I find there's so many types of juice and it's cheap.
对
But in a restaurant, I agree. Quite often, fresh orange juice could be more expensive than
They're
one
a
of the
dish.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, and I think the reason is simple. You know, there's a huge markup on Coca-Cola or something, and they buy those things for next to nothing, right? There's still a huge margin. But fresh juice, they got to go out and buy the oranges and squeeze them and do all that, and
But
I
I
think the
still
margin's
think-
the same.
Well, but 30 kuai for a glass
It's
of
a lot.
orange juice.
Yeah, it's a lot. But people drink it.
And it's good for you.
It is.
But you had a culture point to make
Yes, yes.
about how we prepare food,
Yes, and
how traditional it is.
absolutely. For example, in this case, the guy was mixing watermelon and banana.
西
right?
瓜和香蕉.
Yeah, now that's an odd combination. And I find in general, Chinese people tend to stick to the script. When you have like a recipe or set way to do things with food and drinks, that they tend to stick to the script.
It's our holy decree. You cannot change it.
Well, I've seen this, where I would try to encourage certain individuals, the recipe or change it, and they're like, no, you can't, you have to do it this way. I guess that's why we still have the
Kung Pao chicken.
yes, and the mifa and all of this kind of stuff
对。
you've got for thousands of years still made in the same way. Hey.
是的.
All right, that was culture, that was juice, that was language, that was hopefully useful. All of the stuff is high frequency. We will be back with another lesson tomorrow, of course, but right now it's time to say
再见.
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
1178.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/1178 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/1178.